So because this pig box or pig hut is going to be kind of temporary in nature, what we decided to do was salvage some of the wood that was purchased for the roof of the pig barn. Some of this stuff was kind of split down the middle, wasn't really the highest quality to go up into the rafters. You know, some other things that I've just kind of had laying around. The plywood over there that you see is from the roof of our shed. That was all the leftover material when we did that. So really, all in all, it's not going to cost us anything to put this together. Hold it right here. Kind of like that right there. There you go. Man, this ground is hard as hell. Fucked up.
Why?
So I caught an issue that we didn't plan for. So I accidentally deducted our back. I took 6.5 off of the 4 foot, 6.5 inches off the 4 foot mark for our back, and that put us way too small. And I didn't want to have to go buy more lumber, but I also didn't want, or I didn't want to have to go buy any lumber, but I also didn't want this to be too small. So we looked at the old pig house that we used up against the shed, and Chrissy found these 2 boards right here that were exactly 48 inches, which is exactly what we need. You know, measure twice, cut once. You know, you get in a little bit of hurry and then stuff like this happens. So it's no big deal, but try not to let it happen again. It's a small one.
You need to drill the holes for it?
We do need the hammer.
Okay, you want to go grab that?
To knock it out or to knock it in, but I'm not too worried about it. Tell me if that edge lines up or not.
Not yet. I don't think it's budging.
Alright, just run it in there. Okay. Put some screws in here. So it's coming together a little bit bigger. If we would have left it with the old boards, we would have been about 3.5 inches smaller, maybe 4 inches smaller.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Try not to get your hair.
I know.
Well, it doesn't have to be. It could be on this side.
Well, that's what would be.
It's up to you.
Bye, love you.
I mean, if we put it up against there,
Well, okay, so wind-wise and all that stuff, what would be the best place to put it? That's one way to figure it out, because then we can. Where would you want to place it? The house itself.
well, the wind goes north.
Right.
It'll go that way. So we could put the back that direction.
And
You can do the same thing over there. As you can see here on the front, we did I think it's a 1x6, which also came off the old pig house that we had from the past set of pigs. And I think the hole ended up being a little bit smaller than we had planned for. I think it's like 15 inches wide instead of 18, but I think that should still be okay. We can always come back and move it if we need to. I decided to put 2x6s on the top here, just to give it a little bit more rigidity on the top side of the box. And Chrissy, if you could you throw the roof on? So another piece of the old hog barn. These were pre-cut for the roof, and so we just unscrewed one section and then kind of put it on top. It looks like it'll fit pretty well. We do have a little bit of an overhang, which we're thinking about maybe trimming off. We're going to see how it works. I'm imagining the pigs are going to be pretty small while using this this heater box. What do you want to call this thing?
a hot box.
A hot box, the pig's hot box. I imagine they're going to be pretty small while they're using this little piggy hot box, the little the Weaner Warmer.
There you go.
And so I'm not too worried about them actually gouging themselves. The safety issue is going to be on us walking around it. The other thing, so that we're going to screw those down to those 2x6s you just saw, and then I'm thinking, you know, pig walks inside there, comes around this corner, somewhere over here. I'm going to take our heat lamp and then figure out how we can maybe notch a hole out and then just set that heat lamp right on top of it, so that that light will be shining down. With all that being said, Chrissy and I have already got the OSB walls up here on the sawhorses, and we're gonna get to cutting and fitting those onto the Weaner Warmer. I think that's what we're gonna call it.
The Weaner Warmer.
We're gonna call it the Weaner Warmer. Good. Toss it one moment. There you go. ready?
When I say good for you,
It's good for me right now, if it's good for you. Let's go on the outside of it. Got your in?
Yeah.
All right. And then you can run it down here.
Okay. That's great.
12.
Every time.
Yeah, we'll just do the same thing with in there. Here's a pencil. I'm going to try to square it up here. See if you can draw a line around this opening so I can cut that out.
Okay. Am I good to just start?
No, hang on a second.
Okay.
Square it up first.
So we will have a little gap here.
Yeah, I saw that. We never put that in there. Shoot.
Oh, this one's-
I've got it cut, I thought.
Yeah, but I didn't see it, so I didn't know if that was like the right spot.
Oh, you know what? It was this piece.
No, what?
Yeah.
It was what?
It was this piece that I cut for this. This
Oh,
was
it
supposed to go there.
Okay, because we had that.
But that's fine. I think we can.
No, because it was not too short. What size is that? It was supposed to be 13 inches.
Yeah, it's
No,
perfect. It fits perfectly in
Okay.
there.
Well, just nailing it to that, would it make it stick?
Be fine. I'm gonna go get some screws though, I think.
Okay.
And just run. I'll just run some screws down it. You want to continue nailing that, and I'll get the screws. You guys, this thing is legit. It is very sturdy. Very happy with the way this came out. The walls won't really be able to be torn up as much, maybe over time, but also it is extremely heavy. All of this wood together and then doing the framework out of 2x6s is we're gonna have to put some handles, I think, on it, or maybe two lifting eyes, so that we could maybe pluck it out of this pin with the tractor, because getting this thing up and over by hand is going to be a real task. And our gate's too small to get it out. So, but we are very, very happy with the way it looks. Let's take a look on the inside. We've got our heating lamp and we've got our metal tin roof that we're going to be screwing down on top of this. So because of these ridges here, I'm going to have to cut them down and flatten them out to get this to clear so that it sets up against the like the valley. But what we did was just took a measurement of our lamp across, and we're going to cut us a hole in here to set this down on top of, and then we're going to drill 2 holes on either side, and then we've got these little lamp holes inside the lamp cover. We're going to tie wire that so that it stays onto the metal. The wind doesn't like blow it off the. You want to hold this down for me, Mom?
That was loud.
A lot quicker and a lot smoother, right?
Can you help me get this off?
Link it in the hole. Yep. And then feed yours through the lamp, the shade. Okay. Make an X and then twist it one time. Oh, I think we're done. Got our roof screwed down onto it. We don't need to go too crazy. Just enough to keep it on there with a brisk wind. We've got our heat lamp tied. Again, wind. This cord will allow us to run it up and over. Perfect distance. Get it to the side. Electric should be coming up right off of that pole. and plenty of room to maneuver. Put a little bit of hay inside of it, put some pigs inside of it, and we should have nice, warm, comfortable nights. So Chrissy, do you have anything else you'd like to add about our little Weaner hut, our Weaner Warmer?
I like it. It looks good.
Would you have done anything differently on it?
Put it on wheels.
Put it on
so
wheels.
we can move it because it's heavy.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, it is pretty heavy. Well, anyways, I think that'll do it for all of us. This is probably going to be a little too long of a video. I doubt most of y'all will make it this far, but I appreciate y'all stopping by and visiting with us and watching us build our Weaner Warmer. So until the next time, thanks again. Remember to like, subscribe, share these videos on our channel with people you know, and we'll see you guys on the next one.